Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Hello Internet, welcome to Brick Theory, the show that enjoys ripping off other YouTubers' intros for one-time events. Now what you just saw was a totally not staged recreation of something that has happened. I'm getting a lot of people saying that I look like Matpat, and while I personally do not see that, I thought I would make kind of a joke video and build a Lego mock for Matpat. Now, Matpat recently retired from YouTube, so I also wanted to make a Lego build for that reason. This is not just me feeding on my ego, okay? So in this video, we're covering his 4 channels, Game Theory, Film Theory, Food Theory, and Style Theory, and recreating them with Lego. Before we dive in, I just quickly want to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as join my Discord. But without further ado, let's get started. To start the build, I made this plus shape which will outline the logo. His logo is this shape with 4 colors on the outsides, green, red, yellow, and blue, and a trophy in the center. This is, by the way, all 4 channels merged into one logo. After building up this plus shape, I tiled off the center and built a trophy. The next step was starting on the 4, you can't really say corners on a circle, so 4 edges? Well, no, because they take up a majority of the interior as well. Huh, what do we call those? Game Theory was the first channel he created, so let's build that. This was where the first bit of trial and error happened. I needed to get a decently circular shape while capturing a blocky aesthetic for Minecraft. His Minecraft series is one of the biggest on his channel, so it only made sense to go down that route and recreate it with Lego. I used brown bricks on the exterior to give it the dirt effect, and I tried to keep everything a 1 block to 1 block ratio. On top, I added some green for the grass, which also doubles as the green in the logo. Now behind that, I wanted to include a color to contrast the green, because, well, the green is mainly meant to be the exterior. So going back over his channel, he's made some comments about the desert tribe and how important that actually was. So I built up a desert. Sadly, I didn't have any more tiles or green plates to make a cactus, but oh well. And then I added some transparent blue plates and tiles to give a water effect. The next step was to populate the area with grass and put down Steve. Boom! Minecraft segment complete. We now have 1 of 4 slices. Yeah, I'll call them slices, that makes sense. The second channel that he created was Film Theory. This one I had a bit more of a struggle actually finding what I wanted to build. However, I did eventually settle on Thanos was right. Now in terms of red, I don't have very many tiles, so it's kind of a mix of tiles and plates to give it a somewhat desirable look. This time, instead of any brown detailing underneath, I went with all red. Once completed, I worked on a black segment. Then on top of that, a bunch of dark bluish gray, which is meant to represent an asteroid. After that, I built up Thanos' throne, put Thanos in there with all Infinity Stones, and Captain America and Vision dead, either side of him. Well, guess it's gonna be a bit dark, this episode. Not terribly dark, no. We're just killing off the world's mightiest heroes, that's all. Hey, look, if Disney can do it, why can't I? So, yeah. Alright, that's segment 2 of 4 complete. Or, technically 5 if you count the middle segment, but I'm not. Food Theory. Food Theory is actually one that I find the most interesting. I've actually considered starting a second baking channel just because of Food Theory, honestly. There is a whole world of potential there. For Food Theory, I wanted to do his video where he explains why it's better to own a Chick-fil-A than it is to go to Harvard. For this part, I needed yellow, and my yellow tiles are at an all-time low. Whew, it's pretty bad. So it is, for the most part, just barren brick. After that, I detailed up the grassy areas a little bit more, built up this Chick-fil-A, and I built up this Harvard University. I then connected the two with a street and this little taxi, Now I've got 2 buildings, but how am I going to show what is correct to go to and what you should not? I really hope that sentence made any sense. I don't script my videos. I built a giant green check mark and put it on top of the Chick-fil-A and a big red X in front of Harvard University. Now, at long last, we come to Style Theory, his 4th and most recent channel. But really, you didn't choose, like, conspiracy theory? Just style? Style? Why style? Now, when it comes to style, sorry, but I just don't care. I just find style as a topic boring beyond belief. I can't stand it. I already have my style. I mean, same jacket I've been wearing for 3 years. So I'm pretty good with the style, so that's why I don't really care for any kind of style video. But hey, I had to do it for this video. Now, one video I did find somewhat interesting was one where Matt talked about how you can get clothes that make you invisible to security cameras. As a YouTuber, that doesn't sound very useful to me, but hey, it's cool. For this, I definitely had enough blue tiles, so I built those all around the outside. And wow, it looks so nice. I then found this one tile of a baseball game, so I put it on. We'll get back to that in a minute. Next, I tiled off the majority of the rest of the build, leaving only a few jumper plates. Next, I put these 2 baseball players on, and this ball flying through the air. And finally, this guy in wacky clothes, just staring directly at you. Staring directly into your soul. He is creepy. Also shows how cursed the Clone Wars minifigures were. And now you can see what I've done here. I've recreated the scene on that tile and put a minifigure behind it, showing that there is someone there, but he's invisible to the camera. The final touch was to add Matpat himself standing atop the trophy. The Theory Trophy. I created Matpat by using blue legs, Spider-Man or Miles Morales' torso, this standard head, and some hair. And finally, let's have one good cinematic look. I'm so happy with this build. Matpat or Team Theorist, if you ever see this video, here you go. This is a contribution to your theorist arsenal, I guess. I legit did not know where I was going with that sentence. And with that, it's time to wrap up the episode. Thank you all so much for watching. My name has been Brick Stoic, and this has just been a theory. A LEGO theory! See you all next time.